Good evening. My name is Paige Farlow, and I'm the proud director of the East Dance Company. I want to welcome you and thank you for joining us this evening for our spring production of Honor, a semester of paying tribute to African dance origins and standing up for Black lives. The dancers of the East Dance Company have had a memorable semester with unforgettable experiences. The dancers had the honor of working with both local and world-renowned guest choreographers, Cabrina De Jesus from Samba, Colorado, and Mr. Jonathan Lee from Albanelli, New York, where they had the opportunity to experiment with new world dance forms and display activism through the art of dance. Everything from the dance stories and traditions, from the important messages, to the incredible video editing done by EDC Dance Council members is truly inspiring and powerful. You'll have a chance to hear from our amazing choreographers throughout the show, where they will express the importance of the choreography that they shared with our dance community this semester. Our workshops were done early in the semester. Our students were so inspired, they wanted to continue the work and incorporate activism through the arts by creating collaborative pieces within their own short film. I could not be more proud of the dancers for their dedication and the work they have done this semester. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for being here to share this experience with us.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Very honored to be here. My name is Cabrina Josefina de Jesus, and I am with Samba, Colorado Dance Company. I wanted to share a little bit about myself and the work that we've been doing with your students. I've had the privilege of working with both Dance 3 and Dance 2 classes this semester. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm from New York, and I've been blessed to study Caribbean and diaspora dance since childhood, so very early. A little bit about my training. Since 2015, I've been going to Brazil, specifically Salvador da Bahia, Brazil, to continue my training in dances of the African diaspora via Brazil. My research is understanding what is African Brazilian dance, what's the music, what's the traditions, how can we preserve this culture, what do we need to do? So in my research, I've been sharing my research and experiences to help empower people of all ages to heal, to transform, and find strength in these beautiful dances inspired by this tradition. Let's see, the creative process I've been working with Dance 2 and 3 is honoring traditional dance works and also learning about Black stories and, what are the stories from the community? What did they do a long time ago? And every single piece we created has a story to it, from going to the fields and picking the food that you need to eat, to hunting the food, to providing for your family, because back then we didn't have Whole Foods or a washer and dryer. So sharing these stories that I've collected throughout the years of my research, empowering the students, have been just such a beautiful delight. And they're just so hungry. They're just so excited to learn more and cultivate this healing, which can empower themselves. Black stories are so important, Indigenous stories, people of color. In these storytellings, we look at different music and movement from African Brazilian dance, which includes movement from different parts of Africa, not one specific part of Africa. And also our focus takes us closer to the diaspora via Salvador da Bahia, Brazil, which is where my training primarily comes from. I go to Brazil every year. I stay there for about 2 months, study, take 4 classes a day. I had to learn to speak Portuguese. I have my 2 mentors. I have a religious mentor and a spiritual mentor that I get all the permission when I'm learning songs passed down orally. A lot of my research is oral. You can't just find it on YouTube. You have to actually go and study and learn. And I'm here with my notebook, taking as many notes as possible. Everything that I do as far as choreography and some of the more sacred work, I do get permission and I get approval from my teachers to make sure I am in alignment of the tradition and what we're doing. So it is a lot of parts to this process. And so I really feel blessed to have these gifts and be used as a vessel to communicate and help people understand why this is so important, especially at a time like today. So the students learned a lot of storytelling, a lot of different polyrhythmic patterns as well, very layered work, working with call and response, working with claps, working with different bell rhythms. And it definitely challenged them verbally and physically. And we also focus on isolation, the use of weight, traveling in space, telling a story, working with emotions. How do you feel? How are you empowered? What was challenging for you? How did you grow? You know, and what I've learned so much with your students is they are so honest and so vulnerable. So I really applaud them. And I'm so excited for you to see this beautiful work, this new work that was created and cultivated for your students. I hope you enjoy it. And once again, my name is Cabrina Josefina de Jesus. I'm the artistic director for Samba, Colorado, and we're right here in Denver, and we're here to help you learn beautiful stories that will transform and change your life. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Changer de côté, oh. Maribana, elle a changé de côté, oh. Nangere, nangere, wa. Nangere, nangere, wa. Nangere, nangere, wa. Nangere, nangere, wa. Dieu merci pour moi, je savais chanter un peu, oh. J'ai fait ma cassette, oh. On me voit à la télé, oh. Matin, midi, soir, c'est moi, je chante à la radio. Un tout à Visa, tu le cas où à percer, oh. Je vais partir le couper, oh. Mais on dit premier gaou n'est pas gaou, oh. Baby, I go wait, down, down, go wait. Baby, I go wait, down, down, go wait. Baby, I go wait, down, down, go wait. Baby, I go wait, down,
Hi, my name is Jonathan Lee. I'm a director and choreographer born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Back in March, I had the wonderful opportunity to work with East Dance Company, and we shared our short film, The Killing Fields, a collaboration that I did with fellow choreographer Tui Boogie. The Killing Fields is a short film that we created about Colin Kaepernick taking peaceful protests to what he was seeing happening in America. He saw Black and brown people being over-policed and being killed. Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, and several others. And it is happening still today. So that is why we wanted to create this short film. We wanted to have the conversation going, use dance and the arts to be involved in the conversation. I go back to a quote that I am constantly inspired by. An artist's duty is to reflect the times. And this was our way of reflecting the times through our craft, through choreography, through the gift of dance. So we wanted to share that with East Dance Company, and the students really took our choreography and really embodied something that we were really proud of, and just to have conversations with them about why we created this piece, the sense of urgency and how it is affecting our social climate. This was just to have a way of communicating with other people about what was going on in the world. And we really wanted to share our vision with all of you. And we thank you for having us. Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed working with each and every one of you. And yeah, we hope to continue to have the conversation going.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run.
With liberty and justice for all. Justice for all?
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap.
We are in a state of emergency. Black people are dying. We cannot look at this as an isolated incident.
George Floyd,
Breonna Taylor,
Elijah McClain, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor,
Breonna Taylor.
Do what you say. This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for black people, and we are tired.
Today and tonight, Western News reports are talking about here. Western News reports are talking about tonight.
Enough is enough.
CEO of the free world now. Build your walls up high and wide. Make it rain to keep them out. That won't change what we are inside. Pick the fruit of your labor. Cultivate, plant your seeds now and watch them grow. Man, I'll holler at you later. Let you find out what you're made of. Just saying, is that the look of freedom? No. Is that the sound of freedom? No. Cause it's plain to see a man's integrity by the way he treats those he does not need. And it's time we talk about it. Let's not waste our common ground. We will fall for standing and watching. All this silence, dear Lord, are we know where we going right now? CEO of the free world now. Should we teach our children hatred? Or chase the innocent and shoot them down? It's like we're still running races. I'm just saying, is that the look of freedom? Now, is that the sound of freedom? Now, cause it's plain to see a man's integrity by the way he treats those when he don't need them. Alright, now, 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 now or never, we can work together. Now, 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 we only sign for what we allow. Now, 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 for other people, Puerto Rico, way down to Houston, flip Michigan, steady rocker, down in New Orleans, for all of the dreamers, the black lives that we lost right now. Let's get way low, right now, now, now. We are the look of freedom. We are the sound of freedom. We are the look of freedom. We are the sound of freedom.
When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace, and the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is. We are striving to forge our union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gaze not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We will rise from the sun-baked south. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every known nook of our nation, in every corner called our country. Our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade, aflame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
How do we reflect the times that are happening around us, right? The answer is freedom of expression. So how do we take what we're feeling when we're not dancing and put it into our dance?
Tears go and fall away, oh, may the last one burn into flames. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose, yeah. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains all by myself, won't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey, I'ma keep on running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory, glory, glory. Oh, hands to the heavens, no man, no weapon formed against, yes, glory is destined. Everyday women and men become legends. Sins that go against our skin become blessings. The movement is a rhythm to us. Freedom is like religion to us. Justice is juxtapositioning us. Justice for all just ain't specific enough. One son died, the spirit is revisiting us. True and living in us. Resistance is us. That's why Rosa sat on the bus. That's why we walk through Ferguson with our hands up. When it go down, we woman and man up. They say stay down, and we stand up. Shots, we on the ground, the camera panned up. King pointed to the mountaintop, and we ran up. One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. Oh, glory, glory, oh, glory, glory. Now the war is not over, victory isn't won, but we'll fight on to the finish, and then when it's all done, we'll cry glory, oh glory, oh.
I would like to take a moment to thank a couple people who have made this night possible. I would like to first thank my dance council, Ian Duffield, Kai Hirsch, Ava Noyes, Ella O'Neill, Carolyn Keeley, Sana Kolge, Taylor Herndon, Kate Miller, MC Mattins, Brianna Thomas, Anya Overby, and Audrey Andrews. These students serve as the voice of the company and are always so willing to help in anything they can. I'm so grateful for their input and all of their time. I would also like to give a special thank you to my Dance Council President, Audrey Andrews, and my Vice President, Anya Overby, as well as Macy Caroline Mattins. These 3 students assisted in editing the amazing video that you are witnessing this evening. Anya Overby did a wonderful job adding beautiful earth elements to our Dance 2 footage. Macy Caroline Mattins took on the daunting task of creating all of the Dance 4 short film footage, inspired by their work and time with Jonathan Lee. And Audrey Andrews not only put all of the beautifully edited footage all together to create our final product, she also edited the Dance 3 footage. These videos are a huge undertaking, as during hybrid learning, footage is coming to us from everywhere. It's coming from students' homes, it's coming from the studio, some students were able to go on stage. It's incredibly hard putting all these different pieces together and creating this one beautiful performance with all of the different spaces that we've utilized. I would also like to thank Kate Miller for designing our thoughtful and beautiful Sholo poster. I'm so incredibly grateful for all of your work. You guys, I could not do this without you, and I'm so grateful. I also want to give a special shout out to Miss Tarita Walker, our assistant principal. Miss Tarita Walker actually participated in the workshop that we did with Jonathan Lee. Miss Walker was in the studio with us dancing. She was a part of our Q&A discussion, and she has got some moves. So Miss Walker, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of that experience with us. It was really, really special to have you take those classes with us and be a part of that learning experience. We're really grateful. Lastly, I would like to thank our wonderful seniors who we are going to miss so much. Charlie Height, Mary Sullivan, Sierra Edwards, Anya Overby, Kenny Clark, Aaron Kendrick, Reggie Porter, Brianna Thomas, Ian Duffield, Kiana Connor Hayter, Kyla West, and Jada Smith. Many of these dancers have been a part of the company for their entire high school career. Like I always say, the studio is always open to you, and I always want it to be a place that you can call home. We will miss you, and congratulations.